sun. We would be amazing together as one. Oh, there's no turning back for the both of us. No point of denying the truth. Let go of the past and get stronger. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in me, believe in love. Believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in the fire between us. Believe in the fire between us. I know what you're facing, I know what you fear. But soon you'll be ready, your mind will be clear. There's no turning back for the both of us. No point of denying the truth. Let go of the past and get stronger. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in me, believe in love. Believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in the fire between us. The love in our hearts is causing these flames. The will in our minds will keep them forever. Just believe in the fire between us. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in me, believe in love. Believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in me, believe in love. Believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between us.
We've had this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. But when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you? sunshine. I've got you now. When we're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. When we're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh. I've got sunshine, I've got you now. When we're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. When we're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. Coming to you on my laptop on my back porch. It's kind of a nice night out. It's a little hot, a little muggy, so I might be sweating. But yeah, had a pretty good week so far. I've been really enjoying the Insta360 Go 3 cameras. I don't know if you can tell by the thumbnail, but I purchased 2 of them, and I've already figured out how to mount them and do VR 180 with them. I haven't got the post process right yet, but there's already a guy doing it, so I know it can be done. I just have to figure out the process a little bit. But what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to show you guys firsthand what the camera looks like. Kind of what comes in the box. I've purchased 2 accessories for them so far. One is the quick reader, and I'll show you guys that tonight. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I'll show you guys kind of what it does, and it's pretty neat. And then I also bought 2 boxes or 2 cases, so one for each Insta360 Go 3S. So overall, I'm really impressed with these little cameras. I will say they're probably right on par with the little GoPro minis. But the cool thing about it is that I've got a screen, and I think it handles stabilization a little bit better. So that's pretty cool. I bought the black editions, so no big white pill on my shirt. I got the black ones. So yeah, and I put a link in the chat to join Club Foxhorn. So if you're on Facebook and you haven't joined Club Foxhorn yet, that's there for you guys. The other thing that we're going to do tonight, and it's a surprise, so I'm going to tell you later. So I'm not going to tell you right now. I've been watching videos this last week of some things that you guys have been up to. So that's been pretty cool. I saw Nacho got a new microphone, so that was pretty neat. So yeah. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. I saw that TJ Giggles put a post up saying that, you know, a service announcement that it's very important not to hold your farts in, because if you hold your farts in, they'll creep on up to your brain, and that's where crappy ideas come from. He didn't say crappy, but I'm not going to say the S word on my show. I've had a pretty good time back in the office. I'm getting my bearings. I'm really not. I'm not surrounded by a lot of people, so I can get a lot of concentrated work done, which allows me a little bit of extra time on my lunch break to make videos for you guys. I found this amazing park. I've shot videos there before with my Parrot Anafi, but I guess since we left for COVID, they turned that whole area into this amazing like business park. There's a place that like there's food trucks there at lunch. There's also a stage for live music. There's all these hammocks and swings and all kinds of stuff. That is pretty cool. So yeah. So I did I did my first video with the Insta360 Go 3S out there. So I'm gonna show you the raw footage of that tonight. I haven't really looked at it to see if I did anything, but what I've done is I've basically taken all the clips and put them into Insta360 Studio, and then I rendered them all out as one big clip, and I uploaded that for you guys to see. I'm gonna go back into Final Cut Pro and take that file and actually chop it up nicely and put some music behind it and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, I'm going to show you guys that video. I uploaded it to YouTube, and I haven't checked to see if it's rendered yet. Sometimes YouTube renders things fast, and the other times it's just like super slow. So I'm going to check that real quick. And I've been hearing the ice cream truck drive by a lot. So we might, or the Kona Ice truck. So we might hear some Kona Ice truck. So yeah, let me check this real quick. Sorry. I'm having a couple technical difficulties, so just want to see if this is how far this is rendered so far. So it's all the way up to 4K. I'm going to play it at 1080 tonight to show you guys. But I'm not going to do that till 7. So let's do roll call. And let's see who all's here. We had someone new be first tonight. Let me get this all the way up. My mouse is freaking out. I might have too many things going on this computer. So first in the house was Joe America. Sorry, Mockingbird just tried to mock me. So welcome, Joe. Congratulations on being the first one. And then Connecticut Pirate was second in the house. Looking forward to the show tonight. Y'all, good evening. Then John was third in the house. So not my usual first comers. So John's been coming first, but yeah, pretty excited. East Coast, third. Hope you're having a good night. Charles Galuski is in the house. What's up, Charles? Hope you're having a good night. I'm going to stop numbering y'all because I'm already losing track. Eat More Possum is in the house. I don't know why everybody's being all piratey. Probably because of the Connecticut Pirate. So Joe's in the house. Who else we got? Everybody's talking about how hot it is. It is super hot. I don't even know exactly. It's 92 degrees right now, but like I'm in the shade. So maybe it's like maybe 88 or something. Everybody remember to thumbs up. Resler Mania is in the house. What's up, Resler? Hope you're having a good night. Eat More Possum likes to sing along to my music. It's always a fun time. So how is Sean doing today? I'm doing mighty fine. I really cannot complain about anything right now. We're in a new chapter in our lives as a family. We've just changed back to the church that I grew up in. Kids are enjoying youth group, and I'm hanging out with young people I never met before, and we're about to go to camp in 2 weeks. And this is going to be the first camp in a long time that I'm not really in charge of something. So I'm going to get to relax, maybe just fly my drone around the kids. And so I've been using my Avata around the kids just because, you can fly around people if you've got prop guards. So the Avatas come with prop guards on them. So I know if I hit somebody with that, it's not going to hurt compared to some of the other drones that have kind of swinging switchblades on them. I'm still not flying anywhere near the kids, but if for any chance it decides to hit somebody, I'm kind of covered there. What do we got going on? Resler. Yeah, this is the link that's up there for Club Foxhorn. So it's just a Facebook group. John has already joined. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't know that. I'm just kidding. I knew that. So this is from Brett. I hear you. This weekend I had to choose between mowing and flying while the temps were bearable in the morning. Unfortunately, mowing had to be done. Yep. Yeah, it's super hot out. Ooh, yeah. Come to Minefield, John. I think you'd have a good time. I can't remember if you're flying the Avata. So I think you'd have fun with the Avata around that. And I think you'd like flying your Mavic 3, just capturing the sculpture. It's a really cool sculpture. I saw a video done last year. I can't remember who did it. Probably somebody in here. It was a sunset version. And it looks really cool at sunset. Doug Max in the house. What's up, Doug? Hope you're having a good night. He said, what about my whirlybirds? I don't know about your whirlybirds. Did I miss that video? Or are we talking about something completely different? I would like Brent. Oh, yeah. John's got mountains between us and him. I guess me and him. So Steve asked if I'm on dial-up tonight. I'm not on dial-up, but it wouldn't hurt to do. I'll do it right now. I'll do a speed test. All right, I'm going to go. We're doing a speed test. It says I'm in Tullahoma, Tennessee, or maybe that's the ping test. All right. Okay. That's way better than I thought it was going to be. So 81 megabits per second download. Upload's looking at like 55 megabits per second. All right, upload. So download is 81 megabits per second, and upload is 42.5 megabits per second. So our speeds should be really good tonight. All right. And I don't know if it's just my video card can't handle a lot of videos. We're going to show a video tonight. And I've already got it queued up. So hopefully it's already downloaded a little bit, but we'll see. So yeah. So Joe says it's 98 degrees, but it feels like 110 degrees. I hate that, man. I hate it when it's like, we got a lot of that in Nashville. It's like just a moist heat. Like, it's been pretty dry recently, so I can't say that, but it rained a lot on Sunday. And so the heat just kind of turns the whole state into like a sauna. So Off Axis is in the house. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good night. Hopefully I can catch up to y'all. Sean ignores my tiny. Oh, you sent me a tiny super sticker? Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. Let me find it. So that's what that meant. So I was using the chat on Talk Studio, and it didn't tell me that it was a super sticker. So it shows up as a different color whenever it's a super chat, but apparently super stickers aren't a thing in Talk Studio. So I appreciate the purple mustache that you sent me. I'll show you what it looks like in here. I'll go up and find it real quick. I didn't ignore it. I just didn't understand it. All right, let's see here. I really want to show you guys that. Where'd it go? Okay, here's what it looked like. So it says Canadian 149 from off axis, a purple mustache. That's what it looked like to me, and I had no idea what that meant. So I apologize. I really appreciate the tip. I feel like I should like dance around with pasties or something when y'all tip me. But I really appreciate that. I don't like to ask for money, but it really does help. Okay. Charles Gillespie. Jim's Droning's in the house. What's up, Jim? Hope you're having a good night. Blessings to you, my friend. So I was talking to someone, and I was talking to one of the young guys in our youth group at church, and he was telling me about a YouTube video he saw of a guy taking pictures with his drone, because I was flying my drone around the event that we had on Saturday, and he said, I was watching a YouTube video where a guy took pictures of a water tower and then he turned it into a 3D model. And I was like, was his name Jim? And he was like, I think his name was Jim. So I talked to someone that actually watched your video, but there was nothing like connecting me to you in his mind. So I don't know if because you're associated with my channel and he looks at my channel and through association he found you or something like that, but or like maybe like my video came up and then, or he's watching my video and yours was like one of the suggested videos or whatever, or he just found you, like it's just a random coincidence. But I was like, man, I know Jim. I talk to Jim just about every week. So I thought that was pretty cool. So Valen 420 says, hey, still curious about your experiment with 2 GoPro with max lens mod version 2. Is it still worth getting? I would say any of my experiments are worth getting. I think the 2 GoPros with the max mod is the easiest thing to do outside of a camera that stitches itself. And the reason I say that is because my tests with the GoPros, all I did was use the VR 180 software that came out from Google like 8 years ago or whenever. You can still download it. You can find it on the archived web pages, and it's still up on a server somewhere. And basically you take the video file and you put one in the left eye and the left eye and the right eye and the right eye, render it like a K1 Pro, and it just works. So I would say the GoPro Minis is probably my favorite so far. I haven't really tried this that much yet. So 2 Insta360 Go 3s is actually going to be the lightest one that I have. So I'm hoping that it works so that I can put it on a drone. But I will say that the GoPro Minis is my favorite so far. If you can afford it, two full-on GoPros would be better because you can get better quality, and you can use the media mods to get really good audio. That's probably the best system, but you're almost to the point where you can afford an actual VR 180 camera. And a VR 180 camera is coming out soon that I have, and I can give you guys an update on that. So CAF CAF VR is coming out with a cheaper version of their VR 180 camera. And it should be out like next month, I think. And I've been testing one, and I told you guys that I told them that I couldn't, that I was sent them an email last week saying that I couldn't, I didn't want to review the camera anymore just because the camera that they sent me didn't work very well. And so I'm getting a new one on Friday. So they're sending me a new camera. So I'm going to scratch all the things that I've, like my first impressions of the camera. I think if there's if they iron out a couple bugs, then I think it's going to be an awesome camera. So I'm going to start out with that. But I feel like the camera is going to be less than $1,000. So it might be cheaper just to get that than to buy 2 GoPros. So if it's good, now with a VR 180 camera, every camera that I've played with, except for the Insta360 Evo, doesn't really have very good stabilization. So, which there's like the thought of you don't want to move a VR camera around because you're just going to make whoever's watching the VR sick. But I've watched a lot of experiences that moved around that were done right, that were awesome. So I don't prescribe to that train of thought very much. So I'll just say that. And I look like I'm purple, y'all. I'm glowing. So I would say that. Is it still worth getting? I might wait a month and see what all the reviews of the camera that I'm going to review. I would probably do that. Now the camera is way too heavy to put on a drone. So that's why I really kind of want to get the Insta360 Go 3S's to work, because I think that'll be awesome. So I'm going to pause. I'm watching my live stream on my other monitor. So I'm going to turn that off. So yeah, let me know if you guys, if my video is choppy or anything. I'm really trying to knock this out. Oh, I feel stupid now, Doug. I'm going blind. No, I'm not going blind, but I don't really want to do my live stream with reading glasses on. So sometimes I mess words up. So I apologize, Doug. Thank you for your patience, my friend. So Doug asked if I have any new fresh gear for sale. I'm really planning on selling a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know how fresh it is, but it's good. I have a tendency to, and I'll be honest with it, I haven't really crashed much in my 8 years of YouTube. I've only crashed a couple times. I can probably count them on my hands how many times I've crashed. Now I've dropped cameras from the sky, but I will be completely honest with you. If anything that I'm selling is damaged at all, usually I'm pretty anal when it comes to my stuff. I don't even let my wife touch my gear. And I love her the most. But yeah, I'm definitely going to sell some things. I am just accumulating a lot of stuff that I just don't use, to be honest. So I'm I've decided that I'm going to make a pile on the bed that of all the things I want to keep, and then everything else I'm planning on selling in the next several months. Just because I've run up a bill on PayPal credit that I need to kind of start paying off. I'm doing really good at paying each product that I buy off in 6 months so that I don't have any interest. So that's good. And luckily not much comes out. Usually like I'll buy an Insta360 camera during the year. I'll probably buy a couple drones. So I bought the Avata 2 and I bought the Mini 4 Pro. So I'll probably sell the Mini 3 Pro just because now that I have the Mini 4 Pro, I have absolutely no need for the Mini 3 Pro. And then, I've got some other things that I'll sell. But I've decided that I'm not going to be one of those people that makes a video and compares every 360 camera I've ever had all in one video. I'm just not going to do that anymore. I've decided that my channel, even though it's relevant, not a lot of people watch it for that relevancy. Most people that are sponsored by like the big companies, they get their videos out long before I do. So I think the value that I bring to YouTube is more of a consumer's viewpoint. I feel like I show you guys how to actually use it or have real case scenarios, but I really don't have the energy for that much either now. So this live stream, I basically talk about the things that I've learned over the last week. And I keep my knowledge fresh enough just to hold my own in a conversation if I'm on someone else's live stream. But yeah, I'm not going to hustle anymore to get, to do a video the day something comes out. I'm not going to do that anymore. So be on the lookout. Jim's Droning says, love Insta360, but their Go line sucks. I will have to say I've agreed with you in the past, but I really like the 3S. I really do. All right, so video looks good and sounds good. So Jim said, crash 50% off or more. I usually sell things 50% off anyway. Like, I usually want to move things pretty quick. So whatever I paid for it, if I sell it used, unless it's like a month after it came out or something like that. But if I've had it for like 6 months or a year, I'll usually just cut the price in half, and they usually pretty good. They usually go pretty quick, especially if the item is still in stores for full price. You know what I mean? Like, you can buy the 3, but the 2S is still for sale on Amazon. I think that goes really well. Jim said his wife loves his gear. That sounds a little fox horny. Fox. Nice. So I love my Ray-Bans, and I'm not planning on selling those. No. All right. So I have caught up to you guys. So that's exciting. I'm going to try to share a video real quick. I'm going to try to share a video. So where are we at? Let me go here. So we'll see if this works. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Oh, crap. That's not right. I'm going to share screen. All right, we'll see if this works, y'all. Coming to you on the Insta360 Go 3S. What's up, y'all? Sean here. So today we're coming to you on the Insta360 Go 3S. I love everything about this little camera so far. The image quality is not the most insane image quality that you could possibly have, but the ease of use, no. The ease of use, I messed that up, that this little camera has so many implications for me. I have a Nissan Rogue with a roof rack on top that's made out of steel. The brackets that are attached to my vehicle is made out of steel. The roof of my vehicle is made out of steel. And what's cool about steel is that magnets can attach to it. So I've got you guys on my car right now, and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Nope. We're going to go in here. And I want to show you guys that you guys are literally attached to my vehicle just via magnet. So I got out of the car and I attached you guys. The action pod right here is also magnetized to the roof, so it's not going to fall off if the wind blows or anything like that. Like, it's stuck to my roof via magnets. This is stuck to my car via magnets. And I can literally talk to you guys in the shot. Now the screen just turned off on the action pod, so there's probably some settings in there where I can keep the screen on so that I can kind of see what my shot is. But what's really cool about this little camera system is the like when you put the Insta360 Go 3S in the action pod, you can utilize all the capabilities of the camera. You can utilize the battery from the action pod. You can utilize the screen, but they still work the same when you detach them. So just like the original Go, there was a remote, and you could see like information about the camera on the remote, and it doubled as a tripod and all that stuff. This does the same thing, but what it's done is it's taken the camera and separated it from the action pod, and now you have a screen, a remote, you have a remote monitor. I haven't played around with the audio. I don't know if you can use the audio on the action pod and it'll record to the Go. Probably not. But yeah, I want to show you guys that. So I'm going to take the action pod off and show you guys that, like, I literally have a remote monitor, and I can walk around and I can see when I'm in the shot. So I'm walking around and I notice that I just left the shot, and I can come back in. I also have gesture control set up, but I'm not going to do gesture control right now because it's literally going to stop the video. But I can zoom in, and I can do like a zoom in important shot. So I say like on sale or something like that. I can zoom back out. So I love the idea of all the ideas that are coming to my head of ways that I can utilize this camera. And now that it records in 4K, as long as the camera is relatively still, the 4K turns out really good. I believe that the jello effect goes away in the lower resolutions, but I haven't done much testing with that. But there is kind of you can't really vibrate this camera. And because it's so small, it picks up vibrations easily. So the bigger the camera, the more stable it is in your hands. This tiny little camera is not as stable. But yeah, let's move you guys around. So I'm gonna pull you guys off, and you're gonna notice the jello. But we're gonna see where else we can stick you on my car. Can I stick you there? Nope, that's plastic. Where else can I stick you? Probably nowhere else besides the besides what's up there. But let's go over here to we've got a little parking lot lamp. That is steel. And I've got you guys just on the pole, so I don't even need to get out the tripod. One of the problems setting up my shots a lot of times is getting the tripod out and making sure everything's level and getting everything right. This camera has stabilization, so all that's built in. I don't like this view, so let's go to the other side. What about this view? That view looks pretty good. I didn't really clean the hood of my car off, so I've got the case, but I think this is a cool shot, and I literally just set up a different shot. That's all I did. Another thing you can do is I can take the camera down here, put it right there, and now I have a really unique shot, but that's kind of lame. But yeah, so yeah, this is just my first test video. I wanted to get out here and see what this camera would look like. So yeah, now I'm going to go over to the park and we're just going to put it in different places and get some cool views. So check this out. All right, y'all, that was it. That was the Insta360 Go 3S first video, 4K. Let me know what you think. Is the quality good enough for YouTube? Is it good enough for Facebook? Is it good enough for your web stories? Is it good enough for your website? I don't know that it's good enough for production or, you know, TV or anything like that, but sometimes you want to stick a camera in a tiny little spot or the corner of a room or you know, in just random places, in your refrigerator, in your dishwasher. You know, you want to get some cool B-roll, maybe on your coffee maker. You're a vlogger and you want to get like a, you know, brewing your coffee in the morning, and maybe you put it in the cup before you pour some cold coffee on it. I don't know if I'd put boiling hot coffee on it, but yeah, it's waterproof, so you can throw this thing in the pool. You can't throw this in the pool, but you can throw that in the pool. And this is splash proof, so you can take this out in the rain and nothing's going to happen to it, but you can't really submerge this unit. But the little Insta360 3S, you can take it camping with you. There's even a mount that you can put on your head, on your cap. There's also a necklace, like a pendant, that you can put it on. I've gotten mixed results whenever I put it on a necklace, because when you're walking, it kind of bounces around. But if you're flying a drone and you want to see what your fingers are doing on the controller, then you can put the camera right here on your chest and it'll grab all that. Or you can put it on your head, and when you're looking down at the controller, you can also get a first-person view of whatever you're doing. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications when I put out more videos on the Insta360 Go 3S. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Peace out.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to give you guys kind of an update of what I'm doing here. So at the very beginning, I told you guys that I just exported the raw video, and a lot of times when I make an intro, I'll make the intro and the outro at the same time, just in case I forget to do it at the end of the video. So that's what that was. I did the intro and the outro, so I'd have a nice, clean video. I haven't like walked around the park and sweat yet, so I look presentable and such. So what I'm doing here at the park is I've walked around and I'm just using the magnetic capabilities Go 3. So right now it's attached to the steel pole of the backboard, and I'm just getting a bunch of B-roll, C-roll type shots. So that's what we're doing here. That place before that was kind of like a spider web with a bunch of curvy metal things, that whole thing is made out of steel, so I can put this camera anywhere. So if I was going to do this with a GoPro, I'd have to get like some sort of like suction cup mount, or one of those mounts that kind of wraps around things like a gorilla pod. So these are just shots where I'm just walking around the park, finding things made out of metal, and I'm sticking them to them. So there's a nice shot of my hand. You don't see that every day. So this park has a bunch of like hammocks around it. So this is me getting a video of me laying in a hammock. Now all of this stuff is not going to make it into the video, but there'll be a quick shot of me swinging on the hammock. And then after I did all these shots, I went around with my phone and I showed you guys where I put the camera. So you're not going to see that in this video. You'll see that in the final video whenever I edit it and upload it. I accidentally turned the camera in the wrong direction. Well, I put it on the ground, but I put it in the wrong direction, so it did a vertical shot there. So then I redid it in a horizontal shot here. But I just stuck the camera in the flower bed, looking up at the flowers or whatever. And then that's just me being cheap. So Jim said it'd be a good idea to put on a stop sign to see who actually stops. That'd be a cool idea for a video. This is the stage that's in the courtyard, and so I left it up there in the same spot, and I'm gonna do like where I like keep appearing in different places, but I ended up talking to a lady, so you're okay. Hey. You're fine.
Okay, I didn't want to mess up nothing.
No, I'm doing a multi-camera shot, so it's just gonna stay there, and then I'm gonna come into different places.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I like where they have it.
Oh, it's perfect for it to do that conversation. I got hammocks and
Yeah.
All right. Now this is on a bathroom door. So the bathroom door is made out of steel. So I put it on the outside of the door. So I thought that was a cool shot. And then I did the same thing on the inside. And then you'll see that I flushed the toilet because I wanted to get that audio of flushing the toilet to just kind of throw in here. And I didn't know if the door was going to lock on me, so I never really shut the door. But since I have a remote control in my hand, I could put it in there and I could start the video. So I really think that's pretty cool. And you can actually on the camera you can see what the video looks like. So I love the idea of having a remote monitor. And I know you can do that with your phone, but I love that you can just do it. I look stupid, y'all.
You know that tower with cameras and the flashing lights in the parking lot of your local store? Yeah,
It's like I turn ads on the test video. All right, so now this is me doing some. So my plan is to make like a kind of a montage video of everything that I did with this camera to like a 3-minute song. So I wanted to get some walking, and this is me just kind of setting the stage. So I wanted to get me walking up to the park, and then after I get to the park, I'm going to put a bunch of different shots, from the park. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go over there. But I wanted to get some cool shots of me in the swing. So I got on the swing and I'm swinging. And then I take the camera and I think I put it on the, I don't remember if I put it on the side of the camera or not. A lot of the fasteners were made out of aluminum, so it didn't attach to them. So this is just me laying down with the camera on my chest and kind of just pointing it up to the sky. It's looking right at the sun. So the fact that I'm getting any of those leaves at all, like I couldn't see those leaves in real life. This camera picked up those leaves and compensated for that sun in an amazing way. And it's in 4K. It only does 4K 30. I really wish I could get 4K at least 50 out of it. But yeah, so this is me walking around. I'm surprised this video isn't bouncier than it is, because the ground here is made out of rubber. I think it's like recycled tires or something, and so I'm like bouncing all around this place. So that was the establishing shot of that little park. Oh, we're still going. I wanted to get, so all of my videos are me going under this little pole right here. So I wanted to walk up to the pole, then get a couple shots of me walking under the pole, and then get the after shot. There is a little thing that spins around, but nothing on that was magnetic, so I couldn't really get that shot. But I love how this thing looks. And then here I grab the basketball, and that's going to establish me going over to the basketball court. Doug said this looks like his first DJI Phantom video. That's funny. So this is it, just sitting on the ground. Oh no, it's on the very bottom of the pole, and I hit the pole and the whole camera went crooked. So then I decided to move it up a little bit so that I wouldn't actually hit the camera with the basketball this time. But last time I actually I don't think I hit the camera dead on, but I definitely knocked it candy-whoopus a little bit. Mario said, a small camera in a public bathroom is not a good idea. This is pickleball. Well, it's actually ping pong with a pickleball is what it is, because they didn't have any ping pong balls at the park. But there's the Nissan Rogue in the background. So I wanted to make it look like I was playing ping pong with someone else, but I couldn't really do that by myself. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see. Yep, that's about it. So I'm gonna stop this video and take that off stage. So the next thing I want to show you guys is this entire time I've been talking to you with the camera that's on my laptop, but I want to show you guys what the camera looks like, what the Insta360 Go 3 looks like. We're going to do kind of like a little mock unboxing, and I'm going to use one of the Go 3S's as a webcam on the actual live stream. So what I'm excited about this is that I can do a live stream in my car somewhere, or back here on the back porch, and I have an extra camera that I can use as a webcam. So if I want to show you guys something, I don't have to just like stick it up in the, in my laptop camera. I can actually have a multicam shot. So I'm going to show it on the stream. And let's pick a different view. So yeah, so this camera right here, this is the Insta360 3S Go. Or wait, I screwed that up. Insta360 Go 3S. I'm going to make it full screen so you guys can see what the quality is. So I've got it set up to come to you guys in 1080. I'm still using the audio from my laptop, and I'm just showing you guys the video from my second camera in my live stream. And it's also in reverse so I can do this without just going crazy. So my camera's mirrored, so it says Insta360 backwards right here. So just bear with me. Jim said it was the women's bathroom. It was a unisex bathroom. It was one of those transvestite bathroom. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't have said that. Multisexual bathroom. How's that? So I want to show you guys. This is the case that comes from Insta360. So when I purchased both cameras, I also purchased these. I think they were like $20 maybe. There's not much to it, but it's a pretty nice case. And I want to show you guys all of the accessories. So it comes with this nice little pouch up here that you can put things in. I usually put the cables up in here. And I'll go through the accessories before I show you guys the camera. So this is the clip mount. So this is what you would clip on your hat. And it also has like a little sticky area here. But you can basically turn your camera in any direction, and it's magnetic here. So your camera will just snap right into it. Next, this is a sticky mount that acts like a tripod. So it's pretty cool. And I haven't quite figured out this yet. I kind of think this is a sticky surface, and then this is a cover for that sticky surface. But I haven't taken the stickers off and actually tried it yet. Then this is the updated pendant. So this is a necklace that you would put underneath your shirt, and then the camera would snap right onto it. I think this is weird that this didn't come in black. Everything else came in black except for this accessory. So I was a little disappointed there. And this is, well, and I wanted to show you guys the case. The case opens up and you can put more things under it. But I love this little pre-molded piece. This is the camera. So, and I've showed you guys already, I think, but it opens up. I can turn it on. And that's what y'all look like. See if we can get a little inception going on here. There's a little push button over here. You push it and the camera comes off. So this is the Go 3S. People keep saying it's as big as a thumb. I would say it's a little bit bigger than a thumb at this point, but you get the drift. And I want to show you guys that this mount, camera just snaps into that. The camera also snaps into this. This tripod base did not come with anything. This is mine. But on the Magna mount, I don't know what it's called. It shows you where the lens of the camera needs to go. And so you just snap it there. And now you have a tripod mount for your GoPro or I'm sorry, for your Go. And then you can take this off, snap this back into the camera. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And now you have a magnetic mount for your camera base. So I love all that. Now this functionality was all kind of the same with the DJI Osmo Action 2, I think. So there's that. And then the other thing that I bought, this was sold separately. This is a quick reader. And so on the back, it has a USB-C or a phone, like an iPhone lightning cable. And you just throw the camera on here and then plug this into your phone, and all of the video files on the camera, you can push over to your phone really fast, or your iPad or whatever. So I love that. And yeah, this is the Go 3S. And I love the fact that I'm using a Go 3S as a webcam to show you guys the Go 3S. So I'm going to turn this off. Oh, and the charging works just like AirPods and stuff like that. Whenever this camera is released, this battery life is about 45 minutes maybe, and then this adds like twice that. So 3 times the battery when you plug it in. But I will never have the Go 3S outside of the case for more than 45 minutes. Every time you plug it back in, it charges. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And you'll notice that the light on it stays red, and that means the Go 3S is charging right now. So I love that. So that's everything there. Yeah. And I'll show you guys what this camera looks like when it's pointed at me. So nice little crotch shot. So yeah, so this, I'll move you around here. But what's cool about this is I can show you, I can point at other things. Like here's my neighbor's backyard. There's my backyard. You guys have seen me fly off of this patio a lot. But if I get a really long cable, I can put you guys on the roof of my car, just like I did, you know, in the video that I just showed you guys. Or yeah, I have a whole bunch of opportunities. I can even like put you guys on a big tripod sticking out of the top of my car and show you guys the fireworks or something. But I think as a webcam, just plugged in, I didn't do anything extra. You plug the camera in, and then it tells you, it asks you, do you want to use this as a flash drive, or do you want to use it as a webcam? And I just picked webcam, and all of a sudden it just worked. Plug and play. See you, Doug. Have a good night, buddy. Eat More Possum asked the question, is a quick reader from a third party? No, I bought the quick reader from Insta360's website. That's the other thing that's really neat about this. I'm going to get all intimate with y'all. Check this out. Hello, baby. So I'm going to turn the screen on so I can see it. Oh, I can't when it's in webcam. But no, that's too close. Y'all are like looking at my nose. What was the question? Is a quick reader third party? It's first party. Yeah, what I was going to say about that is, so this is just like the Air 2, like the DJI Air 2 and then the Air 2S. It's the same drone, but with a better camera. that's the same thing that they did here. So this is the Insta360 Go 3 with a bigger camera. So all of these mounts that I've been 3D printing, they're all for the Go 3. So the Go 3's been out for like a year at this point. So there's a lot of 3D printing files, a lot of cases. People have put the Go 3 on their drones. There's cages. So the action pod has not changed size at all. And the camera body has not changed at all. The camera lens is a little bit bigger. So I did print one piece that had like a lens cover on it that didn't work out quite right. But the removable lens cap, or like I don't know what you call it when it's not an ND filter, like whatever it is, like straight out of the gate, the lens protector is really easy to screw off. And then they make ND filters that you can screw back on. So I love that so much. In the past, lens protectors have been like stick on, and I've always thought that that's pretty lame. But yeah. So I'm going to do 2 cams. How about that? Ha. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. So I wanted to show you guys, let me do, yeah, let's do that. They'll put me in the middle. I wanted to show you guys this. So this is I know this, I printed this in TPU. Oh, I'm going to recognize that Eat More Possum sent me a super chat. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks. But I wanted to show you guys this. I know I printed this in TPU, so it's all squishy. So I don't really need to take the sides apart. But this is going to be on the Avata and possibly a VR 180 setup. But the reason I made the model this way is so that I could print it in PLA if I want to. And then I can use nuts and bolts to, kind of bolt the camera in place. And then I want to show you guys this. This is the VR 180 that I made out of TPU. And what's cool about this is the TPU is really stretchy, so I can just kind of compress fit the 2 cameras into this mount. And so this is also going to go on top of the Avata. The downside of this one is that I thought the Insta360 Go's, you could get a square video out of it. You can't really get a square video. It's when you put the camera, like I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is my mount. Oh, the other thing that's been driving me nuts is, so this is you push the button, you squeeze it to start recording. So I'll show you guys, like you squeeze it, that turns red, and I'm actually recording a video right now. Okay. So with that said, I've been like squeezing the cameras into this mount, and every time I try to put it in here, I start recording. So I've learned that you push in on the top of the Go 3, and then that way it won't start recording. But as you guys can see, it's kind of a form fit, and you have to kind of wiggle it around a little bit to get it like straight. But I've got a super light VR 180 setup if I can get this to work. So I'm kind of excited about this. I'm going to be ordering some black TPU because the gray looks awesome on my Avata, but I think the black would look better in this situation. But yeah, and the other thing that I'm printing a different one upstairs right now because I've had to extend this arm a little bit. The when the camera's in here, it butts up right against this screw, so I just made it a little bit taller. But with this, I've had to add a bunch of like scaffolding up in here so that this part is rigid. It's really hard to make TPU flexible and rigid at the same time. So I've had to add like just some extra like reinforcements. I've got 4 walls going on. So that means that in the middle here, there's like kind of squishy parts, but in the top, like in this where there's 4 walls, this is a solid piece of TPU. And then this stripe right here is a solid piece of TPU. And so what that scaffolding does, it adds structure to it. But this is the little GoPro Tiny. So I've got, just a tiny little VR 180 rig. So what's up, Nacho? Welcome to the chat. Showing off the Go 3S. I'll put a video out later this week of what the video actually looks like. Tonight I'm playing around with the VR 180 of it. But I want something small enough and light enough to go on a drone, and I think I actually have the setup finally. And the fact that each camera shoots 4K, I can get a pretty decent VR video out of that. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm sitting outside in the musty air, which it probably feels wonderful to you. I've been watching your videos lately, and you've been out in the very hot sun. But so yeah. Well, now that Nacho's here, I don't have anything else left to say. No, I'm just kidding. Nacho said he's squishy around the middle too. Aw. Oh, so Nacho, since you just showed up, this camera right here is on my laptop. And this is using the Insta360 Go 3S as a webcam. So I can do a little inception of what's going on. Here's my laptop. I don't know if you guys see my laptop. There's my second screen is down there, my keyboard. And there's the live stream. Do a little Wayne's World, Foxhorn, party time, excellent. So, yeah, Nacho, I forget what you said you were fixing, but I love that that canopy that's attached to your roof rack. I was looking at those. I ended up buying a different one that it has like magnetic suction cup attachments that just attach to your roof, or it'll just strap on. So I've got kind of the same kind of roof rack that you have. I'm going to switch over to I'm stupid. I know exactly what happened. So we're going to switch back to check. All right. Now I know what happened. So in Talk Studio, when you have an extra camera, you're only allowed to use the audio from your original camera. So if you take the original camera off screen, so I can't just switch back and forth. I used to log into the live stream from my phone, and that's what I thought I was. I mean, that's not what I think I was doing, but back then that's how it worked. I could get audio on my phone, or I could get audio from my microphone on my computer. So interesting. I learned something tonight. It's funny whenever you watch Barletto, like you learn something from him, but I run my own live stream and I learned something about myself in front of y'all. That's how I roll. Oh, I also didn't tell you guys, I bought a I think I have pictures of it actually. I bought a double bed this weekend. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna bring this down here. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kill. I'm not gonna run the 3S anymore, so I can get some resources back. And I'm gonna share my screen. All right. So I want to show you. Oh, I didn't upload it. Dadgummit. Okay. But I can at least show you this. Oh, crap. That's the wrong button. There we go. So I've been rethinking my bed platform for my car. So there is a... So this is kind of the way things are right now. This is a platform that comes with my Nissan. And then I found these at Lowe's, these two shelves. It's like a bookshelf. There's 4 shelves, but I just built 2 of them to have some dividers back there. They're black, and it was like $20. This is a table, and like all of my tripods and everything fit underneath this platform. And I'll show you guys, like right here, I'll show you this line right here in the next picture. So that's that line right there. And then I have like probably about 10 inches of space under there, but there's a spare tire under there, so I can't cover up the spare tire. So I've been thinking about building like this table that sits back there. The reason I'm doing this is I want to put a bed platform in here, but I don't feel like this like fiberglass cover can hold my weight. So I want to, this is steel right here. This is the actual foundation of my car. So I want to put all my weight of my body on this. So I'm building a small frame down here, and then I'm going to build like a table and then an extra piece that goes up here. That was the original plan. And then I did some measurements so that I could have a platform back here all the time. And then I was going to build an extra platform up here, and then I might not ever use this corner. I might just leave this as a chair to sit in. So I went through and I made all these measurements, but I thought I had uploaded the images, but I didn't. So how can I show you guys that image real quick? I got an idea. I'll put it on Club Foxhorn. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to go to Facebook. We'll go to Club Foxhorn, yeah. I wish I could put like custom links somewhere on Facebook so I could always go there. So I'm going to upload a photo of this, and this. Somebody's grilling and it smells really good, y'all. All right. So I just posted it to Club Foxhorn. So let's check it out. There's Nacho testing out his microphone. If y'all haven't seen that, it's pretty cool. He got a really cheap microphone off Amazon. It sounds great. Okay, so I bought a bed platform, and actually what it is it's two. So it's a double bed, but it's made up of two like side-by-side platforms. You can get it on Amazon. So my plan is to create a bed for my car and then put up a video and put links to Amazon so that you guys, if you guys want to do it yourself, even though I bought it off Facebook Marketplace, like there's actually a bed platform. If you don't want to, you actually don't have to use any tools if your car's big enough. I'm going to cut 4 inches off of it, and I'm going to buy a trifold foam mattress for it. But this is the bed platform. And right now I've got a piece of plywood on it. That's a piece of plywood that I had left over from the last build that I did when I went to the South Florida drone meetup. So yeah, so Nacho, yeah. So I'm cutting the legs off. So I want to show you guys. And then this is the front platform from my original bed. And so all I'm going to do is, and I put 2 legs on it that I bought off Amazon. I bought these legs that are like, they expand by screwing a lot like you would like a shower curtain rod. But each leg holds 250 pounds, and they have 4 screws that screw into plywood. So I basically have 2 legs on here right now, and I made it in such a way that I can slide this platform back while I'm driving. And then when I get to my location, then I could just slide this platform forward and we get longer by screwing. Is that what I said? Nice one. It's getting really hot out here, which coffee was a bad choice. Hot coffee was a bad choice. But I just wanted to show you guys that this is what it looks like with me not even doing anything. Like I literally just brought it home and put everything together. And that's kind of what the rack looks like. You can see that this is the front half. These legs fold in. The middle legs kind of, they fold in as well. And then the back half folds down. So the whole thing folds completely in half. But there's these 2 screws that screw this bracket together to give it structure. So I can, if I leave those screws screwed together, I can fold it into a triangle and it still fits in the back of my car. It's not the most ideal thing, but when I was like driving from Florida to Alabama, I showed up at the campsite at like 8:30 at night. It was in the dark. That's the time that I wouldn't feel comfortable like screwing legs together. And like if I dropped one of those little black screws or nuts in the dark, there's no way I'd find it. So, but I can fold the whole thing together, and then this is, I've got the platform in there. I was just testing it out. It has these brackets that go, it has brackets that go between so this is one half of the platform, and then there's a whole nother half that's still in the garage that's not in this picture. But then there's these brackets that kind of stick out. So I thought about building like a little tabletop with these brackets so that I can just sit it on the side of the bed, and use it as a tabletop or something. And I'm also thinking about just using the other half of the bed to, build another platform in there or something like that. The other idea is if I wanted to get a double mattress and not utilize this chair right here, I could do that as well if I wanted to. So yeah, I am starting to sweat like crazy. So I don't know if I'm flash or what. Maybe this coffee's getting to me. But it's 8:03 and I'm going to call it a night. But yeah, I want to, I'm squirreling right now, y'all. The other idea is that the bed that I just showed you guys, I could possibly just take the legs off completely, and just use the folding platform and build like some wood legs under it or something like that. So that's an idea as well. I bought some blueprints to build out of aluminum extrusions. And my bed platform was going to be awesome, but it was going to be like $400 after I priced out all the pieces I wanted to use. And then I bought this bed frame for $25 on Facebook over the weekend. So $25, I have a metal structure that's made to hold two people. So I think I'll be good. But getting all ready for I don't know, I will probably camp out before Minefield, but Minefield is probably where I'll utilize the system as well. But I really want to get the section under. I want to get the shelf in the back of the vehicle right, and then I want to get the rest of it right too. But and then East Coast said good for napping at work. Yeah, I am going to go out to the park and put everything together and show you guys. Yeah, I think it'd be great to nap during the day, but by the time I take everything apart and make my vehicle drivable again, I might not feel rested anymore. But yes, that is a possibility. But hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I'll catch you on the next video. I know Jim kind of talks about how the Insta360, how the Ace Pro is way better than the Insta360 Go 3. But I want you guys to look at the videos that I put up from like the one that I just showed you tonight on the live stream. When I finally put that video up, I want you to watch it in 4K and let me know what you think about the quality of video that comes out of this. Now, these types of cameras are not the best for low lights. Like I don't know if I can. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like in low light. But all right, so this is what it looks like in low light. Yeah. So it's not the best. It's not horrible though. Look at y'all. Look at, I am hot. I'm sexy. I'm one sexy mother. I'm just kidding. But I'm burning up, y'all. So I'm going to go inside. But this camera is not the best for low light, but it's not bad. And I think as a webcam, I think that looks way better than the Brio did. And I think it would be cool if they added like some tracking, just like they have on their other webcam. But yeah. Well, hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Thank you so much for my super sticker and my super chat that I received tonight. I really appreciate everything you guys do. Sticker Mule is doing their promotional where you get 50 die cut stickers for $9. So I am going to take advantage of that with my 3 email addresses. So I'm going to get 3 stickers made. So 150 stickers, 3 different stickers. And then I'll be set for a long time. So that's what I'm going to do right after I sign off with you guys. And I might take the video the test video that I did today, and I might make a 360 video out of it. Or sorry, a VR 180 video out of it. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful week. Peace out.